Okay, almost back in action here. And now I'm back in action. Okay, let's see what's downstairs. Ooh.
Stray radio
You've been with
signals
the Brotherhood
keep
for a
pinging the
while.
array.
What's the
Gonna try to
toughest thing
filter
you've
it out.
ever had the
Prydwen
displeasure of
for
meeting?
deck.
Ran into a couple of glowing ferals. Spent half the fight trying not to throw up all over myself from the
Senior's
rats they
bread.
were putting out.
Congratulations on the
Deathclaw.
promotion,
Walked
Knight.
straight into a nest.
Okay.
It killed half my unit before I
Salute
could finally
to
put
you
it
too.
down.
Radix.
Lucky to get out alive.
Red away.
This is something
I have a
before the
feeling we'll have
troubles,
some news
yes?
stories by the time we leave the common.
Yes, Curry.
Madison said it won't be
This
an
is
easy
Meeting
something
remote
for the
units at 30-second
troubles.
intervals as requested.
Lance
Station
Captain.
keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
Lancer Knight.
Excuse me.
Greetings, Knight.
Okay, the captain won't talk to me. I'm not mad about that. Grey neat cap. A lab bottle. Lab bottle? Okay. Can we drive this thing?
We're getting a 3% Z tilt.
Let's
I
talk
believe
to
you're
Captain
needed
Kelly.
elsewhere right
Recommended.
now. We can talk later.
Okay. Motherfucker. Can we fly this
Reactor at
thing?
100% efficiency.
I don't think so. Well, let's go in here to the foredeck. Probably this is outside, right? If it's the foredeck, it's in front of the ship. Da, 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 da. Come on, baby. Show me the loading screens. I do love them. Big Leagues perk. Whoa. Okay. What is going on here? There's a vertibird. People are fighting down there? Okay, this is one of the engines. Hey, I can see my house from here. Not really. Because I have no scope. Ah, so it's anchored to the airport tower. Looks like there's some serious fighting going downstairs. You can see another vertibird here. Oh, is this one landing? Where is it passing through? It's passing right through the thing. Oh my god. These guys have no idea how to fly that thing. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's go back inside then and get familiar with the ship. Now where is that power armor suit? So I've been down here. I've been there. I haven't been here. I mean, I have, but I haven't cleaned the place up.
Proximity sensors green.
Ooh,
Getting a 3-second
main deck.
ping back.
Oh shit, let's go to the main deck. What's on the main deck? Ta-na-na-na-na-na-na. Come on, I'm curious.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
Okay. Hello, how are you?
Man, you haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
Okay. I'm looking forward to try that. Or to trying that. That is stealing. I don't want to steal. I do like to borrow though. Elder Maxon's terminal. Oh, this is his room? And I can't access it for some reason. Can I use it? I can. Let's go. Kills. Paladin Houston. Hudson. Communication. Lancer Captain Kills. We've picked up some disturbing news regarding a rise in super mutant activity near the Commonwealth, and Paladin Hudson has bravely volunteered to single-handedly investigate. This mission will take the Paladin deep into hostile territory, so he'll need all the support we can provide. I'm having Tegan give Paladin Hudson an ample supply of ammunition and making sure Ingram certifies that his power armor is in peak condition. I'm also allowing Paladin Hudson full use of one of our vertebrates gunships, so I'll have one prepared immediately. Once everything is ready, I'll meet you and Paladin Hudson on the flight deck so we can give him a proper send-off. I can't stress to you enough how dangerous this mission will be, so it's imperative that we provide the Paladin with all the support we can muster. Is that the Paladin we found in the bunker? Recon Squad Artemis. From Lancer Captain Kells to Elder Maxon. As requested, I'm providing you with all the current information we have on Recon Squad Artemis. According to our records, we sent into the Commonwealth approximately 3 years ago to perform a standard survey beginning with the Malden area. We received a few reports from the team and then abruptly lost contact. Okay, so it's that guy. Nothing in their communications indicated anything unusual, so we assumed they've either lost the ability to radio us or have been killed. The squad consisted of 7 soldiers under the command of Paladin Brandis. Yeah, I found Paladin Brandis. So they certainly had plenty of firepower and the experience required to survive a deep recon mission. I have several recon teams searching for Artemis's whereabouts, but so far they've been unsuccessful. Ingram, Prydwen concerns. From Proctor Ingram to Elder Maxon. As you know, in order to get the Prydwen rapidly to the Commonwealth, I had my engineering team pull her older power plant and replace it with an updated fusion plant we pulled from the aircraft carrier wreckage. I was able to squeeze almost 100% efficiency from the new reactor, but the system is burning through our coolant supply faster than expected. As we've been docked over the airport, I've been able to deactivate the main engines to cool down the reactor, but we're still eating up coolant when we're in hover mode. We're eventually going to hit a point where we'll run out of coolant. If that happens, we'll need to put the Prydwen on the ground. I desperately need your help if you want to prevent that from happening. I'll be certain to provide you with the details at our next briefing. Oh shit. The Prydwen hasn't enough cooling. From Proctor Ingram. From Knight Captain Cade to Lancer Captain Kells, Elder Maxon. As requested, I've sent over my evaluation of Proctor Ingram's capabilities in the field. In my professional opinion, Ingram is fully capable of handling field operations and will benefit any team fortunate enough to have her with them. Okay, so that's the lady who gives us quests, I think. Before the Prydwen left the capital wasteland, I spent 6 months helping her design the power armor frame she's using to enhance her mobility. So maybe that's not her. She's trained in the armor rigorously and is fully qualified, actually. More than qualified to be placed with our ground troops. I've been treating wounded soldiers for almost two decades, and I've yet to see anyone that can match Ingram's level of commitment and determination. Confining her to the ship would be a waste of resources and a damn shame. Tegan, armor jacket. From Proctor Tegan, you'll be pleased to know that work on the armor reinforcement plating for your jacket is complete, and I'll be more than happy to send up a scribe to retrieve it when you're ready. The plating is fairly strong, but I think you'll appreciate how lightweight the entire jacket will feel once the modification is made. I've stress tested the plating and it should help you resist different types of energy fire as well as most ballistic threats. After you try it on, let me know if it's comfortable to wear long term or if I need to make any adjustments to the design. So he's got a fancy jacket on. How very fortunate. Curry disliked that. Okay. Well, Let's not steal stuff for
Don't
now.
let Ingram catch you standing around. You'll be on report before you can blink.
Ooh. Captain Kale's terminal.
No idea how
Maxon. From Elder Maxon. Captain, I need you to prepare the Prydwen for departure. Archivist Knox has completed the analysis on the energy readings we received from Paladin Dan's recon team and has concluded that they're being produced by the Institute. Knox is certain that the energy readings could only be produced by artificial means and only with an extremely advanced level of technology. Judging from the frequency of the readings, we both agreed that some type of device or weapon is being deployed by the Institute which means we need to head to the Commonwealth as soon as possible. I'm not certain what type of ploy the Institute is attempting to unleash upon the world, but I'll be damned if I'm going to stand by idly and let it happen. Okay, Ingram. From Proctor Ingram. All stations are reporting green and all personnel are aboard the Prydwen. I've gone over her from the bow to the stern and she's ready to depart. With all due respect, it would be helpful if you could let me know exactly where we're headed. It's difficult preparing this vessel properly not knowing what type of environment we're flying her through. I'm well aware that we're pointed north, but just how far are we going? And what can we expect when we get there, Captain? Cade. From Cade. As requested, I've sent over my evaluation of Proctor Ingram in the field. In my professional opinion, Ingram is fully capable of handling field operations that would benefit any team to have her with them. Before the Prydwen left the capital wasteland, I spent 6 months helping her design the power armor frame she's using to enhance her mobility. She's trained in the armor, actually more than qualified to be placed with our ground troops. I've been treating wounded soldiers. Okay, I already read that part. Tegan. Now that we've arrived in the Commonwealth, I'd like to establish trade relations with the locals. I'm going to need a standard sweep and retrieve team and one of our vertebrates in order to make that happen. There are several caravans that roam the Commonwealth and we'll use the vertebrates to track them. If any of the caravans gets jumped, we can swoop in and lend a hand to let them know that we're the friendly eye in the sky. Since you can't normally buy that kind of protection from mercenaries, we'll be certain to get the best price and values for trades. I've used the same tactic in the capital wasteland and it worked wonders. Out here, with the threat of the Institute looming over their heads, we'll have these merchants eating out of our hands. Okay, so they're offering
Maxon said we have to take
fusion cells.
I know what Maxon said, but it sounds like
Looks like this is not stealing anymore.
I'm not sure I'm okay with that.
This fan, sure. Medical liquid nitrogen, sure. Blood pack, whatever. Okay, let's see what's in this room. Requires key.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off of the Prydwen's hull from the outside.
Hehe. Sounds like fun, but not really. So let's check out. Oh man, this place is big.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just,
Whoa.
what if I miss?
Don't.
Did I hear a cat?
Sure. Firing.
Huh.
Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right, all right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure.
Huh.
Anytime.
Right. Thank God. Yeah, that was intense. It just shoot me in the belly while I stand here in front of you. Outgoing mail terminal. Okay, Karen, I really miss you, baby. I hope you're safe out there. Remember to keep the doors locked at night and the shotgun I gave you loaded at all times. Don't trust anyone unless you know them, and even then, keep an eye on everything they do. I don't know how long this tour will last, but I promise to come back safe. Love you. Opened when moving your king's pawn to spaces, eh? Smart move. Try to control the center of the board and free up the queen and one of your bishops. I bet you think I'm going to mirror your move, but guess what? I'm going to move my queen's pawn 2 spaces so I can teach you a little something called the French defense. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of this game. Okay, so they're playing chess for email. Hey mom, they're letting me send out a message before we initiate radio silence. I'm working with a pretty decent officer, a guy named Kells. He treats us as well as long as we do what we're told. Working with the Brotherhood has been an amazing experience so far. It's nice to finally be making a difference in this messed up world. Got to go now, mom. Say hi to Daniel for me. Okay. Chuck up 2 more dead ferals. That makes a total of 17 since I've been out here. You wouldn't believe how easy they go down when you hit them with a laser rifle. It slices right through the ugly things like butter. When I get back from this tour, I'm going to take you feral hunting. Trust me, you'll love it. For now, you'll just have to stick to hunting the local mole rats with your zip gun. I hope this message gets to the right person. My name is Knight Bowtie and I serve with your son, Initiate Arlen. I'm sorry to inform you that Arlen was shot and killed during one of our field training operations. I wanted you to know he died a brave death, saving the life of 3 others initiates in the process. There's nothing I can say that will soften the blow of losing a child, but I wanted you to know that it was an honor to fight at Arlen's side. You should be proud of the sacrifice he made for the sake of his country. I've sent his personal belongings back to the Citadel. You have my deepest condolences for your loss. Yikes. That's not an easy email to send right there. Okay, let's see what's over on this side.
Do you know what a 10-pound cockroach can do to a buoyancy regulator?
I can guess.
Don't get smart.
Buoyancy
You want to see the
regulator?
Brotherhood's greatest warship brought down by bugs?
All right. Just don't tell Ingram, okay?
Fine. But there's a reason food's not allowed near the instrumentation.
Taking that. Do I have anything to craft?
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
It's remarkable. Some new Coca-Colas. 50 mil. They love their 50 mil. Ooh, what's in here? Sea captain's hat. Huh. What does it do? Gives you endurance. You can keep that.
Oh god, mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me.
These guys, they don't know the hang of the cruise terminal. There was another terminal that way. Let's see the cruise terminal. Announcement. All recovered technology must be presented immediately to Proctor Quinlan for evaluation. Anyone found in possession of undocumented technologies will be subject to inquiry and punishment. Scribe Neraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources. As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel save Scribe Neraya and her team. Any violation of this policy will result in severe disciplinary action. Due to increased radar activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended. Affected parties will have their leave compensated at the next available opportunity. Okay. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Okay. Any personnel who have not completed their annual medical evaluation should report to Knight Captain Cade immediately to schedule an examination. So Cade is a doctor, okay? I need to see him to clear that mole rat disease that I've got going on for myself here. Gotten bitten one too many times by those mole rats. Those little buggers. I thought I saw another terminal here. Maybe that was it. Ooh.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Maxon was right. Let's play it.
You know, before
getting shipped to the Commonwealth, I thought Elder Lion still had some good points. The Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland, they were about
Spirant.
helping.
Oh,
But
man,
this
if
assignment,
I'm late for muster one more
it's
time,
opened my eyes.
Captain Kells is gonna have
On
me
the
doing
flight
100
here, we
push-ups.
passed city after city. Buildings taller than I've ever seen. Some that nearly clipped the Prydwen. And who uses them now?
Fort Castle.
Freaks. Seeing all that destruction, tens of millions dead, brought on by technology run amok, it made it so clear. Elder Maxon is right. The wasteland needs to be cleansed, and we're the ones to do it.
Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
Huh. Sure does. Okay, so this is like another access area. Let's go to the deck below. Let's see what else we can find here. Probably took.
It is hard to determine whether the surface is more or less susceptible to outbreaks, but a preparation plan is never a bad idea.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Okay, brother. I'm not despairing. I bet you that's my power armor right there. Let's go get it.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Okay.
So how did it look out there?
I can't
We've got a
believe
lot of
super
work
mutants
ahead of
were
us,
human
brother.
once. How could science have gone so wrong?
Well, let's talk to him.
Paladin.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Seems so young.
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Okay.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Okay. Huh. I'll go with Leon for now and come find you when I'm ready. You can come with me or wait until I'm done. It's up to you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
And where do I send Curry to? I'm not sending her anywhere. Can I send her back to... I can send her to Sanctuary Hills now? What's going on here? Curry, hey.
Hey, pal.
Do you need something, monsieur?
Yes, I do.
Let's trade some things.
But of course.
She's not going to Vault 81, is she? I don't want her there. Shit. What did I want to get? The canisters. The stupid
You're
canisters.
exceeding the maximum recommended payload for a ground unit, soldier.
By Elder Maxon's orders,
Hey,
all
what do you
forms of
want?
technology should be confiscated or collected.
Feel like trading some equipment?
I can take his fusion core? I can take his fusion core? That's no, I'm not gonna do that. So am I full with junk here? My god, I am. Okay. I need to give you some canisters of hallucinogen and this and Jesus, what else? Those. I should be good for now. Okay, take the blood pack. I really need to get somewhere and dump all the junk. Coffee pot, steam pack.
Doesn't it feel good? be a part of something as important as the Brotherhood.
Carry food with you or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Yeah, I've been there, buddy.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk. Got it.
There it is.
Paladin Commander.
Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Okay.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
Okay. Getting all them tools. I can get this one?
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner.
Okay. I'll take the fusion core. From these. What about this one? Oh, this is stealing.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
Where are her feet? I guess she doesn't have feet.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
Not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Prydwen's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Okay.
Sounds like you have a pretty full plate.
Plate? Hell, I have a whole table's worth of duties around here. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Huh. Most people in your condition would have given up.
Most people in your condition would have given up. I just wanted to hear your story.
Sure. What the hell? I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the capital wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
Whoa.
You weren't aboard the Prydwen?
The Prydwen wasn't under Maxon's command at the time. It wasn't even in the capital wasteland. If she'd had been there, the battle wouldn't have been such a challenge. To make a long story short, the ridge I was standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
Your power armor helped you survive the fall?
Yeah, it took the brunt of the impact. But I don't know if I'd call it surviving. The suit was trashed after it landed, and I lost both of my legs. Haven't walked since. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Well, guess who's taking a suit of T-60? That would be me. What is that sound? I hear sounds everywhere. Okay. So this is mine. This is Bay 3, I'm presuming. Let's try and make it better, huh? Or is it? Oh, it's already better. Brotherhood of Steel 2. Modify. Model B. Can make it Model F. I need aluminium and rubber, which I don't have. The paint, hot rod flames. Military Voltec paint? That would be something. Okay. Targeting HUD. Visor highlights living target. I would like to get internal database. Increases intelligence. VATS Matrix. Increases VATS hit chance. Red scrubbers. From consumed food and water. Recon sensors. Sighted aiming marks enemies with a compass pip. Oh yeah! Sensor array increases perception. I would like a targeting hood. Or a sensor, but I need fiber optics, which I don't have on me. Headlamp.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal.
Paint, braces, hydraulic Tesla, adds energy damage to unarmed attacks. Okay.
If you need it, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there is. But for now, I'll just step into this here puppy. I'll be good to go.
Now that's what I call locked and loaded.
Hehehe. Yes, sir. Blowtorch? Sure. I think I can probably give Dance a bunch of stuff. Another weapons workbench.
Treat your power armor well, and it can get you through anything.
Proctor's Ingram's terminal. Work orders. Air conditioning unit had burned out its condensing coil from overuse. Need to remind the soldiers that they can constantly run damn thing 24 hours a day. Copper condensing coils are tough to replace, so had to make do with the homemade version. Unit should last a while longer with moderate use. Got called down the lab area and their Mr. Handy was trying to cut through everything in sight. Was almost ready to get some soldiers to shoot the thing before it hurt someone, but it tried to cut through the bulkhead and burned up its motor. Pulled the logic unit and it looks like an old factory defect of the cultivation models. I've blown out the firmware and rewrote the instruction set to fix the issue. Replace the motor and put the unit back into service. God damn. Install the ventilation system over the rear laboratory space to help Naraya vent the stench of her mole rats to the exterior of the ship. Had to cut a few holes in the inner and outer plating, but triple welded everything to make sure all stays stacked down. System is on a timer, so it shouldn't draw too much power from the ship's reserves. Was happy to help since I could smell her rats all the way down here. Damn. Vorpal threw a rotor on its last landing, so I hitched a ride with Spatha and headed out to the crash site. Pilot did a hell of a job bringing his bird down in one piece. All I had to do was recover the rotor and set it back in place. There's some minor plating damage on the starboard thruster, but I'll hammer it down when Vorpal gets back to the airport. Was nice to get away from the Prydwen for once. Hopefully I can convince Kills to let me head out to some future patrols. I don't know what the heck the mess hall is serving, but the sewage lines were completely clogged. It was so disgusting. I had to borrow one of my buddy's power armor helms to keep the smell from making me puke. I think I'd rather scrap rust off the exterior hull plating next time. Damn. Internal mail. Maxon. From Elder Maxon. After having a long discussion with both Lancer Captain Kales and Knight Captain Cade, I've decided to deny your request for field service. While I understand that you've modified your power armor frame to accommodate your injury, and Cade has personally given his seal of approval, I don't feel it's worth risking your life. You of all people should appreciate that machines can break down. In your particular case, if your frame fails while you're in the field, it could place you and anyone with you in extreme danger. Please don't take this personally, Graham. I can't afford to lose you. My decision is final. I'm sorry. Cade. I'm guessing you already read that Maxon is denying your field work request. I did everything I could to talk him out of it, but he just wasn't convinced. If there's anything you need, even if you just want to talk about it, my door's always open. I hate to bring this up now, but you really need to head down here and let me tweak your leg hydraulics. Last time you were here, you complained that the shock absorbers weren't doing their job dampening your impacts from walking. Well, I was able to tweak some numbers and I like to look them over with you. After all, you're the expert when it comes to mechanical engineering. So, there. Now you have made 2 excuses to visit me in the sick bay. I hope to see you in here soon. Okay, from Tegan. I've got a little surprise for you. Remember how you told me about those sweets you love so much? You know, the ones that look like colored discs? Well, Quinlan's last sweep and retrieve patrol just came in and they found a whole roll of them. Sweet rolls? If that doesn't put a smile on your face, I don't know what will. Now, how about heading over to my quarters this evening and we can split it together? Don't worry, I'll be a complete gentleman. I just hate seeing you storm all over the repair bay with that damn scowl on your face, and I think this will cheer you up. Maxim. Now that Captain Kalos has transferred all of your materials down to the surface, and the gantry construction has started, I think it's time we had a talk about the timeline of your new projects. I'd like you to head up to the command deck as soon as possible so we can discuss the details. We have far too many resources tied up in the operation to allow anything to slip through the cracks. We have a war to win, Proctor, and I strongly believe that this ambitious project of yours will be our rallying cry. She has an ambitious project? What is that? Plasma mine, combat shotgun. I'll take the combat shotgun. Paintbrush, no. Oh, I can't craft it like this. Ooh, aluminium. Aluminium is always good.
Can you tell Kells if he wants things fixed, he needs to keep the damn ship steady?
I don't know about Scribe Naraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
Huh. Her zoo, you say, huh? Well, we'll see about that. Ooh, aluminium canister. Another aluminium canister. Let's see. Maybe this will work. Targeting hood. There we go. I need fiber optics. Let's go with targeting hood. Does he love that? Oh, so he loves when I work on my power armor. That's good to know. Now I got a targeting hood. Oh shit. Oh my god, is this how I'm gonna see
Feels
everything
good to
now?
Walk among friends.
Okay. Oh damn.
Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
I've broken the game.
Ugh, my list of maintenance fixes keeps getting longer and longer.
Ooh, a terminal. Security gate. What is
Step
this?
forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
What?
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked.
Huh.
Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan.
Oh.
The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Okay. Wait, buy them? Okay.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful.
Nice.
Of course,
Nice.
if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
Oh.
I could use some extra caps.
Yes,
you
I
need
could.
them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms.
Aha.
And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo,
a mod,
you just let me know.
He has mods? Completed. Okay.
Excuse me, Proctor Tegan.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew.
Oh,
I'll work
really?
if you need it.
I need to come back here? Okay, fine. Well, these guys have workbenches all over the place.
My duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
Ready.
Let's give this guy every piece of junk I have on me. Except for the pre-war money. There you go, fella. Anything else? Oh, I have a combat shotgun. I forgot to break that down. Let's break it down here. I have to get out the power armor and all those things. And break it down. There we go.
In my experience, hotshots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
Yeah. What do we have here? So, will they mind if I break into that? What is down here? I don't know. Looks like the belly of the...
Feels like you can take on the world in there, doesn't it?
Okay. So he keeps liking me roaming around in the power armor. Okay. I'm down with that dance. Don't worry about it. Ooh, I found the terminal. Recreation terminal. Ingram. Feel free to use this terminal to unwind. I've disconnected it from the Prydwen's mainframe, but keep it clean or I'm shutting it down permanently. If you got a problem with that, keep it to yourself. Tegan. Ingram told me about the recording section under the main deck. I've contributed a few bottles of liquor and some recreation section. I've contributed a few bottles of liquor and some cigarettes, but I don't have an endless supply. If you need refills, come see me and we'll do a trade. Womack. If anyone's up for it, I'm organizing a little nighttime feral hunt that's strictly off the books. I don't give a damn about the Sims. Those ghouls are disgusting and we need to keep thinning them out before they infest the entire Commonwealth. I'm pretty sure we can start with the Cambridge crater. See me if you're interested. Oh, I am interested. Delacroix. McLaren got his suit wiped out trying to drop from the top of the Trinity Tower, so the current record holder is still Pefris with his Prydwen to ground drop. Remember, no leg armor mods allowed, just a clean jump with standard T60, and you have to be able to walk away, no exceptions. I'm gonna do that. I don't remember who was asking, but someone was looking for Mirelurk eggs. On my last patrol we swept through Nippon Set Park and I saw a few nests, but Kells had me carrying a ton of gear. If you want to head out there, I'm sure you can pick up some of the eggs for yourself. Well, I do have some eggs stored in some of the settlements, but I don't remember in which ones. So I probably would need some new ones for that quest. Is there anything down here? I don't think so. I keep hearing a cat. Where is that cat? So where do I come out here? Oh, this is where I first emerged. Okay. Is there anything down here? Another antifreeze. Oh, that's coolant. Duct tape, screwdriver, and paintbrush. I'll take those. Hello. Goodbye. So if you go straight ahead... Ooh. What do we have here?
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Okay.
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability.
All
First
right.
question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
As a child? This wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell. Yeah.
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Huh. Never been seriously sick in my life.
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Non-human?
That happens often enough for you to have a question about it?
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answer yes to that question. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolutely distasteful. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, I'll assume your answer is no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
That's more of morals question, isn't it? Yeah.
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. Anyone that hesitates firing in combat due to misguided moral standards certainly isn't Brotherhood material. So what about you? Would you have a problem with it?
Well, I shot many people.
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Okay, I do need some medical assistance. Surgical tray. Can I take your microscope? I will take the steam pack and the blood pack and the mentats and the buff out. Ooh, and I will listen to that.
Medical report. Knight Captain Cade reporting. I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon
Something I can
teams
do
have
for you,
recovered.
soldier?
Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced.
Huh.
What's becoming apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous. I've turned over all of my data to Lancer Captain Kells, along with my recommendations for developing effective countermeasures for these synths. Unfortunately,
Looking for medical assistance,
I'm
soldier?
not sure how much it will help, given the fact that the real enemy
So
are
they've
the synths that could be hiding among us.
Patch me up, Doc.
Well, to fix the problem, I need to know what it is first.
Okay. No other cure rats. I'm healthy. No chem addictions. But what about the mole rat infection? I'm healthy. Cure rats. Okay, cure the
I think I
rats.
soaked up some rads out there.
We'll clean you up, don't worry.
Ting ting. How much is a rat away? It's gotta be like more
All
expensive
done.
than
Any
40
other
caps.
complaints?
No, we are done. Cure rats. Cure health.
No other complaints.
Sounds good. Be careful, Knight. We'd hate to lose you.
Okay. don't need that. Let's see what's on this terminal here. Medical files. Medical file treated. Patient's symptoms from dance. This is Paladin dance. Included inability to sleep and a dull throbbing pain in head. All standard tests are negative. Evidence suggests post-traumatic stress disorder or similar issue. Until severity of issue increases, recommend voluntary removal from active duty. Patient was informed but is currently in the field. Okay, ongoing. To Proctor Ingram. Patient is complaining about phantom pain from limb loss. Previously prescribed painkiller and steam pack mixtures appears ineffective. Dosage has been increased to 300 mg per day, which is maximum allowable to remain duty capable. Patient also describes nightmare of limb loss incidents, which is not unusual considering the level of trauma. Will continue to monitor. This is treated. Proctor Tegan. Patient slipped and fell due to intoxication, causing minor laceration on forehead and concussion to upper chest. Applied steam pack and recommended a minimum 8-hour bed rest. This is third intoxication related medical incident for patient, so I ordered treatment program to begin as per regulations. Deceased. Night Sergeant Merrick. Patient returned from patrol with critical injuries from exposure to nuclear warhead detonation. Injuries: left arm and leg missing, severe internal trauma, left hemisphere of head severely burned, and acute radiation poisoning. Attempted emergency surgery, but patient died after 3 hours. Patient's remains were incinerated as per regulations. God. Engineer Scribe Ostrich. Patient suffering from discoloration, rash, pustules, and radioactive residue in groin area. Symptoms consistent with sexually transmitted disease from ghoul species. What? No. Patient treated and a report has been sent to Proctor Ingram as per her regulations. Oh my god. That guy had sex with a ghoul. Tonight, as we undertake our urgent mission in the Commonwealth, I feel that the mental well-being of the crew should remain a top priority for your department. I am well aware that being suggested aboard this vessel can take its toll. If you observe any issue relating to the stresses that these lengthy missions can cause, I want you to treat it as though a legitimate illness is being reported. If you have any hope of defeating the Institute, we cannot afford to lose even a single soldier to mental instability. I've received your concerns about Proctor Ingram's condition, but I can assure you she is more than capable of handling herself. She is already proven to be an extremely valuable member of this crew, and I will not place her on mandatory leave until you've proven to me that she is physically incapable of handling her duties. From Tegan, our latest sweep and retrieve patrol came back with some medical supplies. If you have some extra time, head down to the cage and let me know what you want. If there's anything you don't need, I'll use it for trading. We're running a bit low on ammunition supply, and these medical supplies are as good as caps with the locals. I finished reading your medical report on Night Sergeant Merrick. The fact that he managed to survive long enough to reach the Prydwen and deliver his report is absolutely incredible. The sacrifice that he made for the sake of the mission is a testament to his dedication and loyalty. We will be holding a memorial service on the ship's forecastle at sunset this evening. I sincerely hope you'll be able to attend. Well, maybe I can attend that. What holotape? Load holotape? Oh, I thought it was an eject holotape option. Right. Oh, there's the cat. Hello, cat. Who's this?
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Yeah.
Which books contain pertinent information?
Technical volumes, repair manuals, design philosophies, medical research. Anything that enhances the Brotherhood's knowledge. That's why I consider everything else a waste of paper.
Okay.
Makes sense to get rid of the trash.
Well, I'm pleased you agree. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Huh.
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
Okay.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Collect technical documents for Proctor Quinlan. What do you have on your terminal here, Proctor Quinlan? Tour of duty. Huh. Recon data listings. Hardware town. Show no mercy. Meet with Elder Maxon. Okay. Former retail location, very likely to contain useful scrap or raw materials. Raiders last seen inhabiting location. Proceed with caution. Raiders may be stockpiling ammunition or weapons as well. Suggest all sweep and retrieve teams recover whatever they can. Vault 75? I don't know where that vault is. Vault constructed a vault in the basement of... Oh, I did. Yeah, I was there. In the basement of Malden Middle School. Data suggests Vault was created to experiment on children, but purpose has been struck from all records. Would like to retrieve as much data as possible from location, as well as any technological artifacts that were left behind. Robotics disposal ground. Junkyard littered with the remains of pre-war robots. Scouting patrol reported a possible military-grade sentry bot that looks serviceable. Location likely to contain spare parts or electronic materials. BADTFL regional office. Facility was former location for Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, Tobacco, Firearms, and Lasers. Data suggests evidence lockers on site may still contain viable weapons or other useful equipment. Scouting units have observed raiders operating in the area. General Atomics Factory. Factory was designed for the manufacture and repair of Miss Nanny robots. Site likely to contain technological artifacts and or documentation as well as spare parts Proctor Ingram might find useful. The chance for automatic security at this location is high, so proceed with caution. Prydwen, internal mail. After we arrive in the Commonwealth, I want you to begin organizing sweep and retrieve teams. Take as many men as possible as you need and coordinate the duty rosters with Lancer Captain Kells. I want as much information about these energy readings from Dance's team as you can find. We could be on the brink of discovering the location of the Institute, so this needs to be your top priority. Proctor Ingram is requesting any information that will assist her reconstruction efforts. I've passed along your Grand Tree design to Kells, and we're both confident that it will be completed by the time her project is ready. We have a lot of resources riding on the success of Ingram's mission, so I expect you to help her in any way that you can. Ingram something. I've sent over the proper forms to requisition 2 more scribes and you denied them? I don't need you slowing me down on this, Quinlan. Maxon keeps hounding me for results, but getting anything done with this project has been like trying to field strip a laser rifle without using your hands. I need all the help I can get. If that means taking a few troops away from your scouting mission, I'm afraid you'll just have to make do. Now, sign the damn forms and let me do my job. Okay. The Rise of Elder Maxon. Opening notes. These entries are my attempt at writing a timeline documenting Elder Maxon's rise within the ranks of the Brotherhood. It's my sincerest wish that these entries will one day be compiled in a classic printed book format and distributed throughout the wasteland. Long live Elder Maxon and long live the Brotherhood. Background. Despite the defeat of the Enclave in the capital wasteland, the Brotherhood of Steel was still an organization divided. The Outcast, a splinter faction that left the safety of the Citadel, still struggled to survive in the capital wasteland, separated from the parent organization. And while some of the Brotherhood members within the Citadel had no desire to reunite with their disgraced brothers, many saw the advantage in bolstering their own forces with warriors already trained and indoctrinated by the Brotherhood of Steel. Surely they could work out any philosophical issue? Enter Maxon. Enter Arthur Maxon, young squire and both Owen and Sarah Lyons, and descendant to both Owen and Sarah Lyons, and descendant of the very founder of the Brotherhood of Steel, Roger Maxon. When Elder Owen Lyons died, care of young Arthur Maxon passed to Sarah Lyons, Owen's daughter, who was then named Elder in his place. But when Sarah fell in battle shortly thereafter, things became complicated. The Brotherhood of Steel, based in the Citadel, found itself in need of leadership and began appointing one ineffective elder after another. Accomplishments. As the year passed and Arthur Maxon grew, so too did his accomplishment. At age 12, while on a training patrol, he killed 2 raiders and saved a squad that was supposed to be escorting him. At age 13, he single-handedly killed a Deathclaw and gained the large facial scar he still has to this day. But it was his victory at age 15 over the super mutant Shepard who was attempting to reorganize the capital wasteland's super mutants that elevated him to hero-like status. When word of his feat reached the elders back on the west coast, they knew the time had come. Maxon was ready to lead and, more importantly, to reunite the fragmented Brotherhood of Steel forces on the east coast. Our new leader. So it was that a year later, when he was only 16 years old, Arthur Maxon brokered a peace with the Outcast, reintegrating them into the Brotherhood of Steel, and providing he was as effective a diplomat as he was a warrior. Now reunited, the full force of the Brotherhood of Steel appointed Arthur Maxon as Elder, the youngest in Brotherhood of Steel history. Aftermath. Elder Maxon resigns supreme in the capital wasteland, and his authority and influence have been spreading across the eastern seaboard thanks in no small part by the mobility afforded by the Prydwen. He was the full support of the elders back on the west coast, who have proudly reported that they've begun eradicating cults that have popped up, worshipping Maxon as though he's some kind of god. Maxon himself is almost offended by the idea of being referred to as a deity, as it goes against everything he believes in. Arthur Maxon is happy to be one thing, the perfect human specimen. What? An example of everything a human being can achieve. Assisted, even enhanced, by advanced technology, but still very much human.